headquarters, stop by the showroom located at the corner of Clinton and Sangamon Streets in Lincoln and phone 732-3311. Specializing in large team orders with great team discounts. Bright Idea Screen and Printing. Lucas McCoskey going to kick it away for the MacArthur Generals, and the Generals lead it here after halftime, 27-8. Back deep for the Railers are Pudnight and Linares, and here's the boot. It's going to come down to the Railers. Quentin Bone at the 30, and Bone takes a shot. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. Good hands there by Quentin Bones. He snagged the ball at the 30-yard line, and then he went 9 more yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Railers at the 39.
Yeah, the kick came right at him. Made a nice job catching it, but as he ran forward, there was a defender there that hit him head on and took him straight down to his back, but secured the ball, and Lincoln will start on their own 38.
Braden Channer out there for the Rail Splitters. Wears the number 51. Keegan Houghton, number 81. Garrett Isles out of the shotgun at quarterback. And the Railers with the receiver split wide to the left. Nathan Pudnight goes in motion, and they hand it off to the middle, and a good run there for the Rail Splitters by Kyle Crabtree as he goes down across the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup for Kyle Crabtree.
I think the Railers have figured out that what they need to do is just run the ball straight ahead, and they're picking up great yardage. That was about a 8-yard pickup on first down, maybe 7.
The big guys up front on the push. Sage Conradi, Jacob Berkland, and Nathan Camel for the Rail Splitters. Nathan Camel's only a sophomore, getting some good playing time here in the number 70. Conradi's a senior, and Berkland a junior. Good mix of the classes there. Conradi up over the football, out of the shotgun Isles. He's got Pudnight in motion. They hand it off up the middle, and I bet that's Crabtree again, and man, looks like he's fought for a first down. Kyle Crabtree, and they're moving the chains. 1st and 10 Rail Splitters at their own 49-yard line. That's
a good start for the second half here, Bob. Just run a couple plays, get a first down, keep the clock moving, and move the chains.
Good start here to the third quarter. Miles operates out of that shotgun. Stands about 5 yards back. He's got a man in motion. That's Pudnight. They hand it off up the middle again. Back just across the line of scrimmage this time.
Crabtree on the carry.
Kyle Crabtree, number 30 for the Railers. He's a junior. He just transferred into Lincoln this year.
2nd down 9.
Crabtree, pardon me, go ahead.
No,
Coach.
I was just going to say, with the Railers playing such a tight formation on offense, it allows the defense to play awfully tight too, and there's not much of a pass threat out of that formation, and the defenders are able to stack it up and stop him for a short gain right on that play.
3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters, just short of the 50-yard line. Isles out of the shotgun on a long snap. Pudnight goes in motion. Hand it off up the middle. Crabtree spun down right at the line of scrimmage. Number 22, the first guy there for the Generals. That was Kimota Johnson, and Robertson also in on the tackle.
That time Crabtree tried to get a little to the outside off tackle, and there was not a block there, and then the blue-shirted defenders came across and stopped him for no gain.
3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. Just short of the 50. Miles out of the shotgun, near side, front of the Pudnight in motion. Isles going to keep it. He had he got hit hard. He got across the 50 to about the 49-48. I hope he's all right. Yeah, they're pulling him up. Roberts hit him with a shot. Garrett Isles, he got up, but he's a little rattled.
Yeah, he picked up a couple tough yards on that. It almost looked like it was going to be an option, like he was looking to pitch maybe, but he tucked it away early and picked up a couple tough yards.
Isles a tough kid. He goes back into the huddle. He got the play from the sideline. It's going to be 4th and 8 for the Rail Splitters. They're not going to punt it away. At this point of the football game, they're going for it. Under 9 in the third quarter. 4th and 8. The Generals' 49-yard line. Man in motion. Pudnight's got it. Pitches it back. It's going to be a halfback option on the pass. That is Linares. And now it looked like pass interference, but they're not going to call it. I believe that was Pudnight that threw it. Or was that Linares? No, it was Linares, number 21.
He was trying to hit his... He's trying to hit Houghton on that ball down there. Houghton's a big boy, and took up some space, but there was a little bumping, but I think they decided it was incidental. Anyway, incomplete.
There's a little bit of a homer call there.
Yeah, I know.
First and 10 for the Generals.
I was for you that too. Did you say Putnight wound up throwing that?
I thought it was Linares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Until a little later, when the person gets some money and gets out of here.
We'll have to look at the game films.
Yeah, we can do that.
Out of the shotgun, Brummett, Amir Brummett. Here's the snap. He pitches it in the backfield, and he gets up ahead. Let's see who's on the tackle. Quentin Bone was there. Sage Conrady was there. Also, number 42 for the Rail Splitters. I think that's Ryan Rutschke.
2nd and 7 on the 48 of Lincoln.
That's who that is. That still got 4 on that play, and Lincoln did a pretty good job closing it down on defense.
2nd and 7 for the Generals. Brummett, he's got time to throw. Sideline, got his man. Up to the 40. Straight arm kick, knocked away. And man, that was close. They knocked that ball out of the MacArthur player's hands, and the Lincoln player almost grabbed it. But they're going to spot the ball at the Lincoln 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Generals.
Yeah, when he knocked it loose, and it went out of bounds, which killed it. But they had enough yards for the first down on the play. But the receiver was wide open on the sideline, and Lincoln's been playing a little tighter, but they were off him that time.
1st and 10. Amir Brummett out of the shotgun. He's the young sophomore quarterback for the Generals.
No.
Bo fumbled. Now they pick it up. The 40 ran out of bounds. They missed on the handoff.
Yeah, I'm not sure the running back thought the ball was coming to him, because Brummett tried to stick it into him there with it, and the ball fell to the ground. But they were lucky to pick it up, and actually probably picked up a couple yards.
10 on the 37.
And back to the line of scrimmage, I guess.
2nd and 10 for General MacArthur. O'Neill in there at running back. Brummett calls for the snap. And here comes the pressure, and he slices through it to the 35 and runs it out of bounds.
Brummett on the keep.
Well, he didn't get the first down, but he got a couple nice blocks after he got away from the blitz. Got a couple nice blocks downfield to get him some extra yardage.
At the 31. 3rd and 4 for the Generals. Quentin Bone on the coverage here on the near side. Linares back.
Clear down 4 on the 31.
Safety. Amir Brummett out of the shotgun on the 3rd and 4 for the Generals. He's got the snap and a penalty on the play. They blow it dead.
Well, what's going on?
Well, the guys are just talking it over, talking about Christmas.
Oh.
Exchanging gifts.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Legal procedure against the Generals.
Illegal procedure against the Generals. That'll cost them some yardage.
688 8132.
That's your number?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I got it here. Wait a minute. Forgot all about it. 3rd and 9 for the Generals. The Lincoln 36. Amir Brummett out of the shotgun. He's got O'Neill back there with him. And now Brummett keeps it. A lot of pressure by the Railers, and they finally wrestle him out of bounds. Man on the tackle for Lincoln, number 96 for the Rail Splitters, Zach Prather, the junior Prather, 6'1", 215 on a nice tackle.
I tell you, there was another case of it. It looked like confusion in the backfield for the MacArthur Generals. They weren't sure whether they were going to hand it off or not, and all of a sudden Brummett came out of there. Maybe that was planned, I'm not sure, but he got hit hard on the sideline. He's finally getting up and getting back onto the field here, but that was a loss.
4th and 9 on the 36.
Good job by Zach Prather, so it's 4th and 9 now for the Generals.
Make that a correction, make it 4th and 11.
Ball back at the 39-yard line.
Lost about 8 on that play, but they're going to go for it.
Brummett, the lone man in the backfield. He's got 3 wides to the right, 1 to the left. Good pressure by Lincoln. Fumble. Lincoln looks like they may have it.
Well, it was 4th down anyway, but he just dropped the ball.
140. Do you announce your name?
But there is a flag on the play.
Is that a flag or just a marker?
Yeah, on the 439 there's a flag.
See it. Yeah, I see it.
There you go.
Hopefully if that's not on the railers, they're going to have possession with good feel.
Are you for Lincoln?
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'm glad that the boys are having a good chance to win their homecoming night.
Well, but not at your expense, I understand.
It's all about how
Well, they spot the ball. It's still in Lincoln
Yeah,
territory.
the penalty was on the railers, or I mean, I'm sorry, it was on the Generals, and so they're going to get the ball where it was down there. It was a 4th down play, so the railers are going to take over on their own 47.
7:29 on the 3rd quarter clock. Railers with excellent field position. Garrett Isles, the senior, number 8 out of the shotgun. He's got Pudnight in motion. They pitch it to Pudnight on the left side. Looks for some blocking. He's got some across the midfield stripe, and he spins down across the MacArthur 45-yard line to the 44.
Down to the 44-yard line.
That's about a 9-yard gain on 1st down for Pudnight, and sets up a Lincoln could do about whatever they want here on 2nd and 1 on the 39.
Clock on the move.
Or 44. Sorry, Bob. They're
All right.
on 44. I gave him 5 extra yards.
Yeah. 2nd and a deuce for the Rail Splitters. Wing formation. Pudnight's on the right. Now he goes in motion. There's the snap. They pitch to Pudnight again. He looks for the blocking. He's got a 1st down and more, and he fights his way down across the 40. Just across the 40-yard line goes Nathan Pudnight, number 11 for the Rail Splitters. Pudnight's a junior, 5'9", 141-pounder.
They're going to put the ball in just inside the 40, about a 4-yard pickup on that play.
1st and 10 for Lincoln. Clock on the move, 6:40 left, 3rd quarter. Railers trail at 27-8, looking for their 2nd touchdown. Would be their 3rd touchdown of the year. Isles out of the shotgun. Pudnight on the right side. Now he's got a man in motion. They fake the pitch. Now they give it to Pudnight. Pudnight across the 40 to the 35. He's got a 1st down and more before he's spun down. Nathan Pudnight did a good job of hanging on to the football, Coach.
Yeah, that was a nice run. He took a little pitch and got around the corner. Lincoln's done a nice job getting around the corner tonight, Bob. Picking up some nice yardage before the defense can close on him.
Pudnight went out of bounds, so they stopped the clock at 6:20. Now they got it going. Conrad, he breaks out of the huddle, up over the football. One of the captains for the Rail Splitters. Isles out of the shotgun. Pudnight on that right side. Now we got a man in motion. And they pitch it outside to him, and whoa, he almost broke a tackle. That's number 21, Alex Linares for the Rail Splitters. Linares on the run.
They're going to give him maybe 1 yard on that play to the 27, but saw the defenders coming up in a hurry to try to close on that, and he just went over one for that yard.
2nd and a 9er for the Rail Splitters. 5:50 left for the 3rd quarter. Near side of the field. Isles out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. Hands off. Crabtree, and he stood up.
Crabtree on the carry.
They stood him up pretty much at the line of scrimmage at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't get much line blocking that time, Bob, and I don't know if those big guys are getting a little tired out there. They've been out there a long time and really performed pretty well, but not much room for Crabtree on that play.
Big play here for the Rail Splitters, 3rd and 9. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Big number 75, Sage Conradi, up for the Railers. He's 6'5", 325. Isles on the count. Now he's got the snap. Pitches to the right side and spun up ahead. Good run there for the Railers. That was number 21, Alex Linares for the Rail Splitters. He comes back limping, but he picks up some big yardage.
Yeah, he got about 6 on that play. It was just his 2nd carry of the game, and sets up a 4th and about 3.
4th and 3 on the 21.
The General 21. Isles on the count. Pudnight goes in motion. Fakes the pitch to Pudnight. Now a fumble, and the Generals have got it. Linares came around. He tried to hand it off to him, and they just couldn't complete it, and the Generals take over. Heartbreaker right there as the Railers were on the march on a 4th and 3, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Generals with 4:23 left
in the backfield, but it's part of the game, and unfortunately it was on 4th down, but they did recover it, so the Generals will have it 1st and 10.
Rail splitter defense going to have to shore it up. They've got two receivers to each side for the Generals. Narmen Brummett. He's got the snap. He's got some time along the sideline. And that was tipped away by a nice play by Quentin Bone. He dove in front of the would-be receiver and knocked it away.
Yeah, nice defender and the defensive play. He read the quarterback and saw the ball coming and dove in front of the receiver.
Ruchke and Bone talking it over in the backfield there. Braden Tanner, one of the linebackers for the Rail Splitters.
If they got time.
Prather's up there. Big Ben Steiner for the Railers up on that defensive line. Brummett out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10 at his own 24-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Brummett, here comes the pressure. He gets away from it. Now he's on the run. Flag on the play. And now Brummett's finally wrapped up in another. No, he's not, but another. They blow it dead. Another flag on the play.
Well, I was watching Brummett run around with the ball, and all of a sudden we saw a whistle. I don't know if there was a little altercation there back in the backfield. A strange time for the whistle to blow. Let's go see what's going on.
Yeah, Brummett was still on the run. I'm surprised they blew it dead.
Well, the flag came out, and I don't know if they may have could have an ejection. I'm not sure.
I hope not.
54 came off without his helmet on.
For MacArthur?
Yes.
That's T.J. Griffey. I think he's one. It might be one.
The flag is also, yeah, they're discussing it. The officials are discussing it out there. And see what happens.
54 is in duty.
Yeah, we just have to sit and wait here. He broke away from a couple of would-be tacklers, and he was running all over the field there. One flag came out early, and finally he went down. Well, no, he didn't go down, Bob. The whistle kind of stopped the play.
Then he ran back to the confrontation, but officials still talking it over.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Let's make a call here, boys.
Holding. That might have been the first flag.
Against the Generals.
Personal foul against the Generals.
That's worth about 20 yards.
Personal foul against the Railers.
So that's offsetting.
Cancels out.
So
2nd down.
I guess that's the diplomatic way out of that one.
Yeah. Hopefully they didn't kick anybody out of the game.
No, maybe not. Just saw the young man come out without a helmet on. I thought maybe that was an indication, but hopefully not.
2nd and 10.
So where are they going to place the ball? It's on the 6-yard line. So was on the.
So on the hold, they give the 5-yard penalty.
Well, no, it's 10 from the spot of the foul.
Oh, okay.
So must have happened on the 16 because they're back on the 6.
All right. Here we go. Wind it up again.
2nd down 10.
2nd and 10. No, it's longer than that. Here's the snap. 2nd in about a month.
Yeah.
Brummett in the backfield misses the 2-point conversion. Now he's going to throw a long one. He's got it. He's gone. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. It is not a touchdown.
Penalty flag on the play.
That was Dallas McLean that caught the ball, but it's blown dead. Flag way back up the field.
Well, you know, and Lincoln's know they have their issues too, but a good reason why MacArthur has probably not had a win yet they make a lot of mistakes, as did the Railers.
So the original line of scrimmage was the 6.
Well, the best they can do is half the distance there, but took away a 94-yard touchdown.
Had a man wide open.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was Dallas McLean.
Not sure what happened to the Lincoln defense, but you know when your quarterback scrambles as much as they have, a lot of it out of necessity because of the pass rush, but it is hard for defensive backs to cover receivers, especially fast ones.
I thought for a little bit, Ken, they had the touchback.
Yeah, they had him. He was running in the end zone. Lincoln just couldn't catch him back there.
2nd down from the 3-yard line.
2nd and 31 for the Generals. O'Neal in the backfield with Brummett. Amir Brummett, a sophomore. He got the snap. Gets rid of it in a hurry.
Oh, no, that's a nice
play. That's the same guy that caught the other pass. He's along the sideline, pushed out of bounds.
Playing under reception.
Titus Cannon pushed Dallas McClain out of bounds, but not after he picked up 42 yards.
42-yard reception.
Yeah, that was a nice play at the line of scrimmage. They got a nice block. There was 2 wide outs, and one of them blocked the Lincoln defender, and the other one caught the pass and went down the sideline.
It looked like he actually caught that pass, Coach, in the backfield.
Yeah, he might have been behind the line of scrimmage when he did catch it.
Brummett, the backfield with O'Neal, offsides.
Well,
Ryan Ruchke.
Now, who moved first? Number 2 was the one who moved forward, so it could be a procedure on the Generals.
I hope you're right. They're looking that way. Procedure against the Generals. You called it, Coach.
Procedure against the Generals.
That was Armand Brummett, the guy, the guilty party.
He's in the slot, and he stepped forward first, and that made our guy go next.
Yeah, the Doberman's cut loose. 1st and 15 at the 40 for the Generals. Armand Brummett's got the snap out of the shotgun, fires it out in the flat to his man. He's at the 40, 45, 50, stays on his feet. Now he's back at the 50 again, and then he's finally spun down by a host of Railers. Dallas McClain, some fancy footwork, didn't get the first down, but he's into Lincoln territory.
Yeah, nice run after the catch, and he was wide open for the catch, but he made a better run afterwards.
Putnick on the tackle.
Nathan Putnight on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
And 3 in the 48.
Brummett out of the shotgun. And he's going to keep it. He's got a first down. Now he's at the 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Amir Brummett. 52-yard touchdown run by Amir Brummett on a 2nd and 3 with 2:49 left in the 3rd quarter. And that'll make the score MacArthur Generals 33, Lincoln Rail Splitters 8.
And that's Brummett's 3rd touchdown run of the night, Bob. Longest by far. The first 2 were 1-yarders, but this one was a 48-yarder.
Lucas McCoskey will attempt the extra point. Where's the number 13? On the hold, it'll be Armand Brummett. Here's the snap, placement, kick through the uprights, and that'll make it 34-38. Pardon me, 34-8. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. Linares Putnight back. Lucas McCoskey will kick it away for the Generals.
McCoskey to kick. Linares Putnight deep.
Whether buying or selling, you need Railer alumni Seth Goodman. If you want a house for sale or you want to buy one, Seth sells. Lincoln.com and phone 217-737-3742 24 hours a day. Lucas McCoskey going to kick it away. Will it be an onside kick, a long kick? Who knows? It's just a little pooch kick. It's going to go out of bounds, so Lincoln's going to have the football at the 35-yard line. Mama's Arcade Cafe. I like walking through there by the cafe, you know.
Oh, I like stopping and eating.
You like to stop and eat, yeah.
Good breakfast, good breakfast.
I like to go over to Mrs. Scully's fountain there in Scully Park.
Yeah.
Walk. The other day I was sitting on the bench there by the Indian lady and her papoose. Yeah.
Talking to him?
Yeah, to that. Nobody ever looks at the papoose. But I was carrying on a conversation with her.
You're a grandpa now, so you got to do that.
That's right. It was only right. From the Railers, 1st and 10. Isles out of the shotgun. 2:49 left, 3rd quarter. Man in motion's Crabtree. And Isles going to keep it. The left-hander throws it up ahead. Intended receiver was Alex Linares, but he was well covered, so it's incomplete.
Yeah, there was a little push in there by both players, but you're right, Bob. He had good coverage and not much of an opportunity to complete that pass. Lincoln spread the offense that time for the first time in a long time and kind of indicated that maybe they're going to want to try to put the ball in the air a little bit here in this last 2 minutes, 43 seconds of the 3rd period.
Don't forget to call the guys at the end of the game tonight at the Stufteria Pizza on the Logan Street Curve in Lincoln. Open 7 days a week for carry-out, drive-through, and fast, friendly delivery. Phone 732-389-3300. 3-1-0-0. Isles out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Crabtree in motion. Throws it to Crabtree out in the flat. And, yeah, it's a good job jiving on the ball because they might have called it a lateral, but it was a forward pass. Incomplete.
You know, that's one of the tougher passes to complete, and Isles has had some success throughout the year here doing that, but when you got a guy running away from you like that laterally and then you're trying to lead him just a little bit to hit him, that's a tough pass, and that time Crabtree wasn't able to hold on to it.
Oh, they worked him hard. And now Titus Cannon going to check in for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, the Railers have done a pretty good job running the ball tonight, Bob. Passing not quite so much, but and they haven't thrown the ball a lot, but they've had some success running.
They've got Houghton on the near side. Linares split wide out to the left. Snap to Isles. He rolls left. The left-hander looks, fires, got his man. That's Pudnight. Picked up a couple yards before he was spun down. Might have got 2 out of it.
Yeah, he kind of led him a little bit, and I think they were hoping for big yards on the run after the catch, but the defender was right there and wrapped him up and kept him from going very far.
Maybe a yard and a half. Ball's at the 37. Clock on the move. Two minutes on the third quarter clock. The Generals lead at 34-8. Keegan Houghton here to the near side. Alex Linares split wide to the left. There's a man in the slot out there. Isles operates out of the shotgun. 4th and 8. Isles has to elude a man. Then along the sidelines, got his man for a first down to the MacArthur 40-yard line.
Isles pass complete.
Well, he did a nice job. Under a lot of pressure, Isles made a nice pass out there along the sideline, and Linares got his hands up and made a great catch on it, pulled it in. He was just behind his defender, made a nice catch, and then run down to the 40-yard line.
Linares on the reception for the first down. First and 10 on the 40.
I thought it was Pudnight on the completion. Handoff. And the Railers pick up another 5-6 yards.
I didn't see who that
on the carry.
Pudnight.
I'll have to check. Yeah, that's Pudnight again. Made the catch and then he made the run. Nathan Pudnight.
He's putting together a pretty good night. That was his first catch, but he's carried the ball. Had 53 unofficial yards in this game.
He shook up a little bit, but he's not going to tell anybody. He's going to stay in there. 2 receivers to the right side for Lincoln. Linares and Houghton in the slot. Handoff. Ooh, see who that is. Picked up a couple 3 yards.
That's 44.
44 for the Rail Splitters. That's Scott Lesson.
Picked up about 2 on that.
Third down.
I'll tell you the difference between tonight's game, running game tonight, and previous weeks is that they're not getting tackled in the backfield and they're not getting stood up and driven back. They're driving forward and picking up even sometimes only a couple yards, but they're also getting some nice runs too for 4, 5, and 8, 9 yards.
3rd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. That's going to end the third quarter. They run the play. Isles on the long pass up ahead. It's picked off by MacArthur. And that's going to end the third quarter with a score. MacArthur 34, Lincoln 8. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Late hit on the out of bounds.
Kodak producing and engineering it back at the station. Lloyd Kirby filming the football game. A good partner, Coach Ken Schweitzer here. Talking back to his headquarters, and we're ready to go here in the fourth quarter. MacArthur leads it 34-8. Don't forget, Headline Salon LLC. Visit Brett, Liz, Jenna, and Danielle at 123 South Sangamon in historic downtown Lincoln. Just out from the railroad tracks, phone 217-651-8310. With walk-ins welcome. You can just walk in there and get your hair cut. AG Farms and Trucking now hiring licensed CDL drivers and grain farmhands. Phone 217-737-2560 for more information. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. Armand Brummett, the sophomore quarterback from the Generals, out of the shotgun. He's got the snap, going to run it himself.
Brummett on the carry.
And he's taken down pretty much immediately there. That was number
Seth Gleason, I think.
That's Seth Gleason,
yeah.
76, made the tackle.
Yeah, he was in on
Gleason
top of
on
him.
the tackle.
6'1", 275-pounder.
Second down and 9 on the 22.
Brummett got a yard out of it.
I tell you, look down there on the defensive line, and Lincoln has some big size.
They do. And they like to blitz. Here they come. Brummett throws it out in the flat, though. Man breaks the tackle. Still on the run, and then he's finally wrestled down.
Clean on the reception.
Yeah,
Clean on the reception.
Short gain, good pursuit by the Railer defense to get 2 or 3 white shirts around him.
Gain of a couple.
Ball at the 25-yard line.
There's a big play here. If the Raiders can stop him and force a punt, they'd get the ball
Third
back
down,
in fairly good field
45.
position.
3rd and half a dozen. Brummett out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. Brummett swings out to his right side. Now he'll throw it along the sideline. Incomplete. Intended receiver out there was Armand Brummett.
Pass intended.
Tell you what, the Railers had some good coverage on both the wide receivers going out deep on this side, and then as Brummett rolled to his right, there was a little separation. He had a chance to hit that one receiver, number 2 out there.
Armand Brummett.
And just threw it out of his reach.
4th and 6. And this is the first time we may see a punter for the Generals, and that might be Armand Brummett.
Yeah,
Armand Brummett the punt.
well, either way, the Railers should get some pretty good field position after this punt.
Here's the snap. Nice snap. Now Brummett's going to run. He gets by one man along the sideline to the 30 and out of bounds for the first down. Armand Brummett.
For the first down.
Yeah, that looked pretty much like a planned play, and
Yeah.
Railers weren't out there to contain him, to keep him from getting to the outside, and once he did, he had a lot of room to run.
At the 37-yard line, Armand Brummett.
37.
10:41 left for the football game. Armand Brummett out of the shotgun. Pardon me. He's going to keep it. And there's a penalty. Ruchke got pushed down. Looked like that penalty was on McLean.
There's another one.
Second penalty flag.
Wholesale penalties.
Well, they keep knocking people around from behind. You just can't do that. I don't know why MacArthur still does that. They've had many penalties that way this game.
Amir Brummett, the quarterback for the Generals, bending over, getting some air.
Foul MacArthur.
They're going to be marching this football for a while. A couple of penalties. He's going to march it deep back into MacArthur territory. Down to about the 11-yard line.
Yeah, see, I think one penalty was on the play, and then the other was a dead ball after the play, so they mark them both off. Puts them back down to about the 12-yard line, maybe, 11.
Yeah, 1st and 36. Amir Brummett has got the snap. Throws it up the middle, and it's incomplete.
Pass intended for McLean, incomplete.
McLean, Dallas McLean, the intended receiver. Good coverage there by the Rail Splitters. Quentin Bone was there for the Railers. Andrew Yant.
And that ball was just a little underthrown on that one.
2nd and 36. Amir Brummett out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to each side. He's got the snap. And now he's going to run with the football. Nothing there. Still on his feet.
Now he's going to have some wide open field here. He's still going to throw it.
He still wants to, now he's very quick.
Lots of flags.
We may never get out of here. Good thing we had that hot dog before the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was enough.
I got 1 mint left. And some water.
An eligible man on field
Well,
refused. Holding.
pretty soon they're going to be so far deep in their own territory. These penalties are going to be half the distance. They're going to be inconsequential.
That
I think they were all declined.
fake punt return's
Bring
been
up third down and
completely
36.
denied. Still 3rd and 36. Amir Brummett out of the shotgun. Low snap. He picks it up. Blown dead. Blown dead.
I think he went to a knee to pick it up, and there's another flag. Why not?
Flags all over the place. They're running out of flags.
Legal procedure against the Generals.
Holy crap.
Still 10:02 left on the 4th quarter clock.
Ball on the 6, 3rd and 41.
3rd and 41. Need a map.
Take a punt it.
Complete out in the flat at the 5. Up to the 10, 15, along the sideline, 20, 25. Finally wrestled down
Reception
at about the 27-yard
to
line.
the 27.
How about
Dallas McLean.
21-yard pickup?
Still a long way from a first down.
Yeah. Oh, it is 4th down, yeah. So
Yeah,
they're gonna-
4th down.
They may punt or fake punt. Who knows?
Now they're sending in Khalil
4th
Brummett.
and 20.
4th and 20 at the 27. I think the quarterback's the punter, Amir Brummett. The Railers not going back. They're staying up in case he runs it. Booted over on the side, booted into the MacArthur bench. And Lincoln's going to get the ball
Kicked out of bounds.
at about the 40-yard. I think they're going to call it the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 40. Excellent field position in MacArthur territory.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they didn't punt the last time, is because their punter's not all that good. But they faked it once and had a lot of yards on it that time. They weren't going to do that.
Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street next to Culver's in Lincoln. Logan County's premier collision facility wishes the best of luck to the 2015 Railer football team. Go Railers. Isles out of the shotgun. Got a man in motion.
Goodnight.
Pitches it along the sideline. Nathan Putnight knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Ray Neal ran him out of bounds.
I'm not sure he got a yard out of there or not. Maybe. But he ran into the short side of the field, so he didn't have much room, and they stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
Down 10.
Ray Neal knocked him out of bounds for the Generals. Kind of chilly out there tonight.
Well, it's not for the players on the field, but yeah, it's cool if you're in the bleachers and the stands or standing around.
Just happened to notice somebody with a blanket wrapped around him.
Nice crisp night. Great night for football.
Handoff Lincoln. Crabtree back to the line of scrimmage, and he stopped right there.
No gain on the play. Crabtree on the
That play
carry.
was working well in that 3rd quarter, but the MacArthur Generals have stopped it a couple times here.
Brandon Smith, a freshman in there for the Rail Splitters. 5'11", 240. Number 25, Tyler O'Rear. He's a sophomore in there for Lincoln. 5'11", 165-pounder. Cannon, Isles out of the shotgun. Putnight, Isles under a lot of pressure along the sideline, and he just takes it out of bounds. He didn't whip it up there. He lost a couple yards, but he wisely took it out of bounds. His receivers were all covered.
Yeah, there was 2 receivers out there deep, and there was 3 defenders, and Isles did the smart thing. He didn't force it in there, took it out of bounds, lost a yard on the play.
Luke Roberts ran him out of bounds. 41-yard line. 4th and 11. 7:44 left for the game. MacArthur leads at 34-8. Crabtree badly limping, splits wide to the right. Houghton in the slot. O'Rear here to the near side. Cannon goes in motion, and Lyles throws it to him, and he's wrapped up by a couple of MacArthur players. Double teamed him.
Play. Pass completed to Cannon.
That was
over on downs.
Jerry Hawkins was the first guy there for the Generals.
First and 10.
Yeah, that was the kind of play you run there. You hope he can pick up the yards with his legs running after the catch, but the defense was there. 2 defenders were there to stop him, and Generals take over on downs on their own 44.
7:39 left for the game. Amir Brummett out of the shotgun. He's got O'Neal in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to each side. Now they give it to O'Neal. No, he kept it, and he's tackled. That was Brummett. I thought he handed it off, but he didn't. Brummett sacked all the way back to the 31-yard line. That's a 13-yard loss.
Yeah, he probably wished he had handed that off there. Now he's out of there limping a little bit.
Yeah, he's taking a beating tonight, Brummett.
Lincoln's defense has been pretty aggressive up front and made it hard for the Generals to run from scrimmage.
Well, they spot the ball at the 36. His knee may have gone down at the 36. That's where they spotted it. Receivers late getting out here to the near side. Brummett, shotgun, throws it out in the flat. He's got his man. That's Armand Brummett. Armand Brummett tackled from behind. The tackle made by number 55 for the Railers. That's Trent Whittam.
He did a nice job of hanging on to that ball. Yant, I think it was, came up from behind him, tried to break it loose on the tackle, and he hung on to the ball.
3rd down 6.
3rd and 6. MacArthur 48-yard line. 6:30 left for the game. Brummett in the backfield. Amir Brummett. He's got the snap. Here comes the pressure. Throws it up the middle and intercepted. That's Titus Cannon. Titus Cannon across the midfield stripe at the 45, and he runs it into the Lincoln bench. Down across the 45-yard line of MacArthur.
But pre-game, Bob, we saw him doing that little tip drill out there warming up, and that's exactly what happened there. The offensive receiver tipped it, and Cannon was there to pick it off.
Had the good hands, and he ran it into MacArthur territory.
That's Cannon's 2nd interception of the evening.
He's got some good work tonight. First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 6:13 left for the game. Next weekend, or next Friday, we'll be back at Hanlon Field against the Jacksonville Crimsons. Running backs along each side of Garrett Isles, senior. Now he sends Cannon in motion to the right side. Isles, he's under a lot of pressure. He's going to have to keep it. And he picks up a yard before he's run down from behind. He didn't get any help at all there. He just had to fight for his life back there and got it back for a yard.
Well, and when you run like that, you don't really focus on trying to find a receiver. You'd like to find a receiver, but he's running for his life, like you said. And
2nd down 8 on the 42.
So wound up picking up a couple yards on it.
Gave him a good spot, the 42 of MacArthur. Clock on the move, 5:40 for the game. MacArthur leads the Rail Splitters 34-8. Lincoln scored early, had an 8-7 lead. Isles out of the shotgun. Got a lone running back behind him, and he's got the football. Stays on his feet, broke a tackle, fights for a first down. We'll have to check and see who it is. Off the bottom of the pile there. Is that Cannon?
Well,
hard to tell.
Linares
on the carry.
He picked up about 9 yards on the run.
Glad the PA guy picked that up.
1st and 10 on the 33.
1st and 10 on the 33. Alex Linares on the run. 5:06 left for the game. First and 10, Lincoln. Cannon goes in motion. Isles pressure pitches it to Cannon late. He couldn't hang on to it, and he just took it to the turf.
For a loss.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of that option this year. That in the pitch, and that time they just didn't connect on it. Storm. Oh,
Hawkins on the tackle. Police officer wanted to know if they'd drawn the 50-50 yet.
2nd down 15.
He's probably got your license plate. 2nd and 15. Cannon in motion. Isles has got it. Hands off. Running back. Crabtree taken down. Spun up in front of the 40.
Roberts on the tackle. Timeout on the field.
Timeout, Lincoln.
Timeout.
We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back. Paula Codette sending it back to me here at Tournament Central. 3rd and 16. Coach Ken Schweitzer, Bobby V. On the call. Lincoln at the 39-yard line. Isles out of the shotgun. And the long count. He's got a man in motion, and now they blow it dead. Pudnight in motion, and now they blow it dead. Somebody might have gone off sides.
Yeah.
Legal procedure against
Legal procedure.
Lincoln.
4:12 left for the game.
3rd and 21 on the 40.
We got that Lincoln's first penalty here, Bob, of the second half. Might have missed one, but it's the only one we got written down. So they've done a pretty good job penalty-wise until right there.
3rd and 21. Berglund up to the line of scrimmage. Isles out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. That's Pudnight. Isles under a lot of pressure from two guys. Now he throws it along the sideline. Intended receiver was Titus Cannon, but it was overthrown. Good coverage by MacArthur.
And once again, two defenders in there putting a lot of pressure, forcing Isles to run on to his left, roll out left, and he's trying to throw it on the run and overthrew his target.
So it's 4th and 21, Coach. 4:05 left for the game. Are the Railers going to punt? Looks like it.
Yeah, looks like it. I would look for the fake.
A long way to that first down. Isles, he's going to punt it. High spiral, going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it.
Ball punted out of bounds.
He's coming all the way back up
at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Generals.
1st and 10 for MacArthur. 4 minutes exactly left for the game. 34-8. The Generals lead the Rail Splitters.
Well, it's been a better effort tonight for the Lincoln Railers, Bob, offensively and defensively. But again, speed has been the big enemy, and they haven't been able to catch up to that.
Lightning quick, the Generals in their blue uniforms, the silver pants. Far side of the field. Amir Brummett's gone all the way for him. He's got the snap. Hands off. Is that Armin Brummett? Or is that 7? That's a new guy. That's number 7.
Cameron Harper on the
Cameron
carry.
Harper. He's a sophomore. 5'11", 185-pound sophomore.
Yeah, look, Lincoln had 2 defenders out there. Looked like they were going to close on him, and then he got a block from his wideout on one of them and gave him an opportunity to get out to the 39, a 9-yard pickup.
2nd and 1 for the Generals. Near side of the field. They've got,
hang on.
Well, that was still Brummett.
Harper on the carry.
Harper didn't go anywhere.
It looked like.
Is that still number 8 at quarterback?
Ross back to
I think that was Gleason on the tackle. I don't think so. Yeah, it might be. Yeah,
I think it is, yeah. They got Harper in the backfield with him. A couple of new receivers here at the right side. Quentin Bone on the coverage. There's a run. I think that's Harper again. He's not going anywhere. Student Body's got him at about the 35.
Yeah, he picked up about 2. It's going to be 4th and about 3. I would assume they'll punt here. We're at the 2:30 mark. Lincoln trailing 34-8.
His momentum took him up to the 37. 4th and 3.
Armand Brummett in punt formation.
Khalil Brummett checks in. Last time they did this, Brummett ran with it. Oh, there's a flag.
Illegal participation by the Generals.
12 guys on the field.
always works better.
That'll be interesting. We got our totals here, but I'm sure we're off a little bit what their total yardage of penalties is tonight.
Under 2 minutes. Armand Brummett back. Last time he ran with it. Where's the number 2? He's a sophomore. This time he'll boot it. Nice kick. Sidewinder.
Yeah, Lincoln had nobody back for that, and so it's just going to roll and die there on about the 26-yard line.
That's where the Generals down
to the 27-yard line.
Minute 38 left for the game.
Timeout on the field. MacArthur, timeout.
Generals are going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't forget to stay tuned for the best classic rock known to man and woman after tonight's game with Jeff number 2 in the Classic Rock Experience. Right here on 96.3 FM. He'll be rocking you till midnight, but the Classic Rock continues until 4 a.m. Then it's today's best country from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. Country by day and classic by night. The best of both worlds with WLCN 96.3 FM. And don't forget tomorrow morning, of course, join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnson Cheap Seats live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan from the planet Earth. Here's the snap, the handoff, still on the move. We'll have to see who that is. First and 10 at the 26.
Looked like Crabtree running. I'm not sure it was. No, it wasn't. Looks like somebody.
They spotted at the 31.
I think it was Crabtree.
We'll say it was Crabtree.
Second down 6 on the 31.
One minute left for the game. Here's the snap. You pitch it outside. That's Pudnight with the football. Down to the 40-yard line.
Pudnight with the carry. First down.
First down for the Railers.
First and 10 on the Lincoln 40-yard line.
I think they've got Josh Linares in there at quarterback.
It could be. He quarterbacked a little bit last week, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's 18. Josh Linares pitches it in the backfield. There's another run, close to a first down.
That was Braden Hunter, I think, on the carry.
Braden Hunter on the carry, as Coach told you.
47.
They're gonna get this play off. Josh Linares. There's the snap. They pitch it in the backfield. Pudnight across the 50. He's got a first down, and that's going to end the football game. Linares made his way down to the 47-yard line of MacArthur, and that's going to end it. And both teams are going to shake hands and walk off the field. Final score, MacArthur 34, Lincoln 8. We'll be back in a minute.
Lincoln Railer football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grow Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town & Country Bank, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Friendship Manor, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Corey Leonard Shelter Insurance, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concepts, Headline Salon LLC, AG Farms and Trucking, Lincoln Public Library, Seth Goodman at Me Realty, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Chicago Street Rentals on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Anytime Fitness, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning, Laundromat, and U-Haul, and Stuffteria Pizza.